Experience Karen Hunter
in a completely different way.
Karen Hunter is awesome. The podcast.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed. So let me play this on the heels of it. Prince Cress Welsing said this about how we should be treating each other. Play it.
Stop name-calling one another. Stop cursing one another. Stop gossiping about one another. Stop squabbling with one another. Stop being discourteous and disrespectful to one another. Stop fighting one another. Stop killing one another. Stop using and selling drugs to one another. Stop throwing down trash where black people have to live, work, and play. Did I say stop stealing, stop robbing? Now, as I said, the pressure of the white supremacy dynamic that forces black people to think negatively about themselves and set up negative environmental conditions will produce these negative behaviors. You see, but that's just like somebody putting you in check from the other side of the board. So you have to learn the tactics and strategies, the behavioral tactics and strategies, do you see, that will stop that from happening. So you're constantly on the offensive and the defense about preserving or evolving and developing a very positive image and concept of self.
Probably a Monday through Thursday conversation, but we're gonna have it today. Roderick's here.
I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't really dispute anything she's saying. I mean, who disagrees? You know, like, nah, we need to keep disrespecting each other and stealing. Like, I don't think anyone should be able to fight against what she just said.
You know, I had to pull myself back. I was saying yesterday, I was on the social media and I saw Ray J was trending, but there was something else trending, and I made a choice to click on the Ray J thing, and I regret it. I shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm contributing to the nonsense, and it was Kanye saying some stuff to Ray J about. I'm not repeating it. And don't Google search it. I'm sorry I brought it up. But it's like
Kanye is a non-starter for me. Kanye is like a crazy person on a train car that I won't get on at this point. Like, I see him in there ranting and raving on that car, I'll be like, I'm gonna take the next train. Whatever he's starting is never good.
No, not now, not now. No, it was so wild that he said a bunch of stuff, but Taylor Swift was like, "Keep my name out your mouth." She brought her lawyers in. Taylor Swift was like, yeah. And it was sexual stuff and Justin Bieber and all kind of stuff. He was just saying stuff. And Travis Kelce is like, I'm going to see you in them streets. I'm going to see you on site. So I don't know. This could go really horribly wrong. But did you watch the Damon Wayans Club Shay Shay?
I only saw a couple clips online. I don't really watch Club Shay Shay that often, but the clips I saw, I thought were pretty good. I like Damon Wayans, to be honest.
Me too. And he feels to me and sounds to me like a man that has gone through and come out the other side. Like he worked on himself, and he talks about it. And I love that, his relationship with his ex-wife. And I mean, it's just, I didn't watch the whole interview. I watched clips as well. Cause you know, who has 2 hours?
I thought what he said about Kanye was valid. And
that's what I was going to bring in. Okay. So Smiz, play the Kanye clip from Damon.
I love Kanye, you know, and people are mad at him. You know, what he's doing is wild, but you know, when you see a homeless person in the street and they talking to themselves, you can't be mad at them. Something wrong. They sick.
Right.
Kanye, something wrong with him, you know, and people, I don't listen to the homeless man yelling stuff and think, oh, he mean that.
Right.
He don't mean that. It's just coming out.
Right.
Right. So somebody needs to
grab him.
Somebody, you know, that's when you need an uncle.
Right.
Grab him. Hey, come here, boy, let me talk to you. You don't say that. You don't do that. Somebody who he loves and respects.
Right.
Does he have that in his life? I don't know.
Right.
But I love Kanye. He's a musical genius.
I need us to ease up on that last part, but I understand.
Yeah, I totally wholeheartedly agree with him. I think a lot of times the way we navigate things, especially online, a lot of people are very lonely, and we can find company in the shared dislike of certain people, but you have to almost keep escalating their importance in order to make the conversation continue. And Kanye has been literally just off his meds and saying the worst stuff for about 5 years now, if not longer.
Yeah.
And there was a point, where I definitely was just like, oh, he just needs to get back on his meds. Somebody that cares about him. But at some point, he's not going to do that. Correct. So now I got to decide, am I about to give this man treat him with the importance that his mania is telling him that he has, or am I going to treat him with the actual, what I feel his importance is, which is not that important. Even when he was a great rapper or musician, however you want to phrase it, none of us were sitting around like, Kanye need to be president. Can't wait to see what his foreign policy is. None of us were thinking like that. So like, I feel like he went off the deep end, but I don't have to go off with him. And my empathy goes out to, the people that have to deal with that. Because I really do think mental illness is a disease. It is an illness. If you don't take care of it, it's just like if you have diabetes. If you don't take care of it, it's going to eventually manifest in ways that are going to be detrimental to you. And I think we're seeing a person that's in the throes of it, that just is like, I think I'm a better person when I'm off these meds. And even if you felt in his heart of heart, he believes everything he's saying, right? Even if you felt that way, he wouldn't be saying that if he was medicated. Because you don't know any other racist people that operate that way. Even Donald Trump don't say stuff like that. Elon Musk did a Hitler salute and then took it back because he know there's a way you go where it's like, no, too far. Kanye's wearing, like Black Klansman stuff. That's not a sane person, in my opinion. And I can't treat him as such. I just ignore him. And I find it to be more tragic than it is like dangerous. Cause at this point, and there might be people, so I'm not saying there aren't, but at this point, I don't know these people who are like, nah, man, Kanye making some good points. I don't even know those people. Zero people in my life think that man is on to something.
Someone in the Nubia chat, actually, Ron said, how is he different from Stephen A? Stephen A is calculatedly saying these things for commerce and fame. Kanye,
something ain't right.
Yeah, just saying stuff. It's just clicks and algorithm. And
Kanye has lost more by saying these things than Stephen A has gained. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye had shoes everywhere. He had all these brand deals. He's just losing stuff at this point, and he's never getting it back because he's just going further and further. Right. Stephen A is gonna gain stuff from what he's saying. Like there are people now that weren't covering him before who are like, we're gonna write about him and say he's a serious political candidate. That's a net gain for him, being that his life was the sports arena and now it's the political arena. It's different. Right.
Experience Karen Hunter
in a completely different way.
Karen Hunter is awesome. The podcast.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me in Karen Hunter is Awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is Awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power, a 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.